Good evening, once again everyone, my name is Mr. Smackennigan, and tonight we're going to be continuing on from the last episode, episode 5, with episode 6. Who'd have seen that coming? We've just, what was it? We've basically seen a guy die in this game, and it's kind of depressing. We've also made someone, basically everyone's feeling the pain of what happened in this game, or in the town, so everywhere was locked. I just felt like I had to confirm that. But with everywhere locked, and with Jess having made a mining bomb that Alundra immediately stole, like the little filcher he is, I think that's the term. Anyway, with that all done, we're going to head off to the mine and actually see if we can get some discovery going. Like I said, completely empty apart from this bloody dude here. Truly a depressing scene. Anyway, with all that done, we're going to have 6 seconds of waiting here because I'm still not entirely sure what to do with these loading screens. And we're going to be talking to Cephas first to see how he's thinking about this. Pretty much a bit nihilistic, as it were. It is truly unfortunate. But anyway, with all that done and dusted, we're going to actually head off to the mine and actually get some stuff done. I'm not entirely sure if amused is the right word, but it's interesting to see that the the sanctuary was closed. This would be another opportunity to go into Olen's house, considering now it is pretty much abandoned. Well, not abandoned, but no one's living in it anymore anyway. Anyway, kind of stammering now. We're going to be heading off to the mine here, but first, just to show off a little thing that I remember discovering only about a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago. Random trees can drop items if you bomb them. Very strange thing, considering there's no hint towards it at all, and they only ever drop like medium life drop, well, big drops of life, I don't know, big drops of life, and sometimes 5 gilder depending on the tree. It's very random, it's very silly, and I'm not entirely sure why they included it other than just, you know what, it's there. Anyway, this place, as per usual, completely empty right now. Or sort of empty. There's nothing going on there until later on. So, we'll have to see what happens later on, won't we? As per usual, loaded guns everywhere waiting to be fired. Alright. Excuse me. Gonna start actually heading up to the freaking mine. Lovely stairs here. Yep, everyone is here. Jess is surprised that we've pinched the mining bomb. But, well, I can't really even explain why he would do that. But, yeah. He's trying to find a reason as to why Alundra shouldn't go in there, but comes up empty. An unfortunate thing. Yep, pretty much that's the baseline for what we have to do. Klein is, as per usual, what's the term? As per usual, Klein just does not give a damn. Like, you gotta go in there, or I am. Which is basically what he said. I don't know why I had to repeat that. Yep, pretty much what everyone else is feeling. We gotta get those guys out of there. I'm still annoyed at the fact that I missed that bomb. It's just like, wow, freaking brilliant. Now then, we finally enter the mine proper after about another 6 seconds of loading. Oh yes, now the coal mine. Here we go. Now, yes, obviously the first thing you got to do when the entire place starts rumbling, go into the center of the room. Now this is where the rockfall starts getting spiteful. It's just like, hey, no, not allowed here. And just check the sign. Thanks people who made this. Just had to make absolutely sure that yes, there were falling rocks. If only I could have read that sooner. Fortunately, this room is locked, so we're gonna have to go find the key. But first, we're gonna have to show those bushes who's boss. Let's see. Where was I going? Ah, yeah. We finally go up ahead here. Unfortunately, that's not working, so we gotta get the engine running. This switch does not work, unfortunately. Oh no, wait, I'll go into that later. That switch doesn't work. You gotta hit it with a bit of extra force in order to get it to work, which will come up in a few minutes. Now these guys are easy enough to kill with bombs, thanks to the fact that they're basically made of fire. Normally it would take about 8 dagger slices to kill them, but because a bomb goes off whenever it's hit with fire, and bombs are pretty much one-hit kill, lob a bomb, dump it on them, dead. Easy enough. Now these slimes are a bit ruder than their purple kin because, well, they can shoot. well, shoot is a kind word. They can barf at you. It's very rude. Oh yeah, I was needing health. After that, it's just mainly vandalism. Oh, I think I don't know if I already mentioned it, but basically, if you're throwing, depending on what your state is in when you're throwing a crate at the time, the crate can go further. So jumping, moving, and throwing a crate will make it fly as far as possible. And yep, what was it? The Merg here, the Merg can speak English. Unfortunately, they're not very good at it, or they're not very coherent, I suppose is the term. They're very simple. Yep. All they can think about is let's kill these buggers. And this water is just deep enough that you can't jump in it properly or walk in it properly, so you got to hop around to get around. Yep. And unfortunately, Lyman here is pretty much resigned to death. It's an unfortunate thing. Thankfully, we were able to catch him before he passed on. Yep. Yeah, we still got to find the other two guys, but thankfully, we do have the key. It's unfortunate. And thankfully, well, I'm not entirely sure why these are all set up here, but we got more treasure chests with more bloody herbs in them. I really ought to start using those a bit more often, because otherwise it's not really worth me having them in the first place, is it? Thankfully, some money here. Why do I keep saying thankfully? But yeah, there's money in here as well as herbs, so at least we're not coming out of this completely out of pocket. Out of pocket implies I'm losing something for this. It's just basically herbs. I'm losing space for other herbs, I suppose is what I was trying to get to. Slowly hop away through here. As you can see, you do actually move faster by hopping around. It's kind of a dumb thing. Anyway, I'm cleared out, and don't know why I tried that. That's only a single gilder, so I'm not going to bother with it. What was it, Gald? I can never remember the different names. There are so many of them. We're going to start jogging along here just to get there faster. Oh, and there's some editing in this video. I'm just going to say that now, but it's mainly due to my own what's the term, cock-ups, as it were. This is a funny little glitch, I suppose. It's just when doors go out of their way, when doors finally move out of their way. Oh, engine started up. Wouldn't have known that if we hadn't have gone into Olen's brain case. Anyway, what was it? In any case. Yeah, there's a weird bug with doors in this game where if you're walking towards one when it unlocks and it's completely gone by that point, you won't be able to go through it until you stop walking forward and then start walking forward again anyway. And yes, here we go with the amazing minecart adventures that can knock switches out from, what was it, from several feet. Here we go, the first area. Now, unfortunately, I end up taking the wrong path here, so this is going to be a bit of it's still technically exploration. Slime's just sort of guarding the area like what was it? Very, very strange road barriers. I'm still glad for the fact that boxes can and will kill enemies in one hit. I've just got to actually learn how to aim these things properly. I never thought of that, if that hand attack the slimes can do actually gives them any range. And yeah, here I did a bit of a whoopsie. I accidentally got myself stuck. Thankfully, the bomb didn't hurt me. Still the idea of it. And yeah, here we go. Here's another very strange area. It's completely waterlogged. Well, it's mostly waterlogged. There's rocks falling everywhere. It's really a case of show and tell on here today. But kind of makes you think of what exactly is happening here that's making rocks constantly fall. Also, like I said, I went the wrong way here because I really should have gone the other way. Otherwise, the other door there would have actually appeared. As it is, I just walked into a dead end. Completely and utterly useless. And we're going to start lobbing crates at things. And missing. Because, wow, I'm such a good shot. There we go. Get a nice full heal as well, which is always good. Only needed 2 of those little life drips, but whatever. And yes, it's this way we wanted to go in order to actually, continue on with the next floor, or continue on with this area. Unfortunately, I'm a bit of a ninny when it comes to actually aiming these bombs. Now, I've really got to speak louder when there's explosions everywhere, but, well, things happen. Yeah, here's why I should have come this way first, so that we have a reason to actually go the other way. Because rocks fall and the door opens on the other side anyway. A weird bit of background or floor effect is just big enough that we can't jump over it, so oh well, we're going to have to go around again. Now, as I said, gotta go all the way around again. I probably should have sped this bit up. It's only about, what was it, 5 to 10 seconds? I decided to take the slightly faster option of getting hit by rocks and, you know, taking damage to save time, as it were. That was just stupid on my own end, so I don't know. And this bit is a bit odd, because it just shows him dropping in from the top there for no reason. Yep, and finally exit. We can finally take the next entrance. Fortunately, I'm a bit of an idiot again, and, well, that'll become apparent later. That was just me checking to see if it would do the drop-in anyway. If it would do the drop-in again. Anyway, kind of getting distracted here for some reason. And then, just gonna slowly hop our way out of here. Oh yeah, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna be finding a lot of herbs in this bloody area. I may as well make use of the ones I've got right now. I still end up not having enough room for all the herbs in this bloody land. So yeah. Now then, unfortunately, I'm a bit of an idiot again. And what was it? Yeah, I took the minecart here, as you can see. But unfortunately, it's going to become very apparent later in about 2 minutes or so that I shouldn't have done that. Pretty much, it's pretty much a reason as to why you've always got to explore everywhere before you leave. Otherwise, you're going to waste time backtracking. As you can see, that switch can no longer be hit, but you don't really need to worry about it. It just becomes sort of a background thing. A bit of an odd one. The levers in this game always confuse me, but again, different things. And I'm gonna slowly cart along. Well, I say slowly. I'm gonna cart along here, smash through rock like it is no thing. And here we have the next area with a save point right in the middle of the map. Unfortunately, there's a gate there. And do you want to know what's wrong with the gate? Well, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's locked. So I've basically come all this way for nothing. I even come all the way. What was it? I even come all the way up here just to make sure. Nope, there's nothing there. So I've got to spend all this time traveling back. Now this is where I did speed things up, because, you know, who wants to see the same thing over and over again? One thing that actually confuses me about the layout of this bloody of this mine is that there seem to be bottomless pits everywhere. Who the hell would make that sort of thing? Like, what was it? Bottomless pits don't even affect Alundra in any way. They're just sort of there. Maybe they were caused by the cave-in. I'm not entirely sure. But then you get incidents where what was it? You get incidents where the minecart tracks, whatever the hell they're called, actually go over completely empty areas for no reason at all. Or not for no reason, but you gotta wonder how the hell they got set up in the first place. It's not like what was it? I guess maybe they dug them out. It's just so very strange. See, you can see what's holding them up there, the little stilts, as it were. There's even slimes on the tracks. It's kind of weird. Thankfully, the slimes just die in one hit, so who cares? And yeah, here we get another amusing little glitch. You just walk through stairs for no reason. I think it's just due to how you dismount the how you dismount the the minecart. Unfortunately, the only way we're going to be able to get out, go through that door is kill everything. We don't have to kill everything here, but it certainly makes things easier. But we've got to find the lever and activate it, which isn't too difficult, thankfully. I'm not entirely sure why I felt I needed to kill that slime with that bomb, but whatever. I guess I was feeling a little eccentric. Anyway, we hop back up here over the food stores. A lot of food around here, considering the mine only expanded this far. The monkeys are kind of, well, the Murg are kind of, what's the term? Very, oh, damn, I can't actually remember what the word was. But whatever it was, they're very good at it. They're very good at digging tunnels, apparently. Very, very good. I mean, look at all the, boards holding the damn walls up. They put quite a bit of time into this, and it makes sense near the end of this video. But it's still the idea of this was all the work of the monkeys, not the work of the miners, because the miners had only gone as far as the what was it, the rock wall, from what I remember. Or maybe that's all Olen knew. Like he was just sort of there. He was just sort of there to help with digging. Everyone else is doing all the hard work. He's just the face of the operation. No. But anyway, here we go again with more stuff I felt I needed to speed it up. I mean, if I sped up my commentary to go along with it, it would be quite amusing. But quite unamusing. What the hell is wrong with me today? No. But yes. Once again, gotta run all the way over to the switch it back on, and then we're good to go. If I had done this the right way around, it would have required less editing, and we probably wouldn't have had this crazy speed up. I say montage, but it's not a montage. Anyway, finally here, and let's actually head into the next area. I don't know why I reread that sign. I guess I must have forgotten it. Yep, here's another door. Well, that's the door unlocked. I'm not entirely sure why they never removed the keys, but they probably snap or some crap. Anyway, save point here, as you can tell, completely. What's the term? The location is just completely separated from reality, yet still looks sort of the same. And there are lots more like it in the several different locations that you will find in the area, in the world of Torla. Yep, here we go. It's a lovely save point here. Now, this is where I probably would have split the video, but I'm feeling like, you know, I may as well get the whole thing done in one fell swoop, as it were. So we're going to continue on and watch as interesting things happen. Now, we can push these minecarts around. Not too much effect, but it's still the idea of, yeah, you could do it. It's pretty cool. Now then, there's more herbs in these bloody treasure chests. So we're going to hop up here and fill out our herb quota. Yep, you can only hold 9 of them at a time. It's an unfortunate thing, because I'm pretty sure if you could hold 99 of them, it would be a bit too easy to play the game. Now the fun thing is, you could shove that boulder, but you can't just shoulder barge it to make it move forward. Very odd. And I was trying to do a weird bit of a glitch here. I could never remember exactly what the glitch was, even, well, when I was playing it, and even now when I was trying to recreate it, or when I'm commenting over it. So I decided, you know what, stop, this sign can be read. And that's the thing as well. Was that sign placed by the monkeys or by the miners? This place is just sort of like a bit. I want to say it's a bit of a plot hole, but it's more of a. I fudged that. I fudged the joke there. It's certainly a place, but again, this place is just completely. This is one of the slightly more sane locations, considering this is meant to be a man-made place. This was made with intent to be explored by people doing their work, and yet they've left giant spike boulders in the middle of very shallow water. There's confusing architecture that could have at least, well, there's architecture that could have at least been made by, you know, simians, as it were, but it's just very confusing. Like, why have them in the first place? It's just there for challenge, which doesn't make sense in any sense of the term. And here we have more of these dratted flame turtles. I forget what they're called. I don't think a lot of the enemies in the game really were given a lot of. I don't think. Yeah, a lot of the enemies in this game were given a lot of names. So I'm just taking guesses. I didn't want to go in here at first because it looks like a pit. I may not be able to climb out of it. So naturally, the only course of action was to go explore everywhere else. Realize that this water is still the same sort of water that's going to hinder my movement, and jump into this minecart and see where it goes. As you can tell, I'm very clever. And yep, there's a door there with spikes on it. No, there's a door there. Can't get through it right now because we're still in the minecart. But we explicitly can't go through it yet because guess what? There's well, I like how it says U-turn. Why build that in the first place then? No, but it's locked, so we have to go back to the pit and try and, you know, and see what's going on there. And here's where the perspectives start going a little awkward, but it tends to happen in this game. It gets way more awkward later on, I should say that. And we get through here, just dance past these stupid bloody turtles, and dive into the pit. Where there's not much of anything going on at all. Like, I can sort of understand it being slightly flooded, but again, why have all these posts here? I probably shouldn't be pointing out all of these amusing little bits, but yeah. And yep, Zane is dead. Not entirely sure how his fingers wrinkled, but you know, new sciences and such. Maybe it's just the fact that he has actually just been in the water for long enough that his body is actually starting to get waterlogged. But anyway, again, the different stuff. What was it? Yeah, still not entirely sure why all these posts have been put here. I mean, I can understand having to guard some stuff, but after a while, it's just kind of like, yep, let's dot the place. Little posts everywhere. It looks nice. It's just not completely confusing. It's just baffling is the word. And with the with the key acquired, we can ram into the door. I mean, walk into it slightly and make it work. And finally go on ahead with actually exploring more of the bloody mines. As we slowly, well, cart on ahead. Now this is what I was talking about with a very confusing mine layout. There's still boulders falling onto the track, like right now. This place is very baffling in general. It's sort of like someone. It really does just remind me of someone in Minecraft who's just dug out a huge path-off area and realised, oh wait, hang on, how am I meant to get about? Let's place minecarts everywhere. Rather contrivedly that happened. The boulders decided to fall there, so we're going to just have to hop over. Thankfully that slime hadn't activated, I suppose, so I didn't take any damage from touching it. And we're going to just slice and dice everything. I don't know how I missed that. Oh no, wait, yes I do. Because of perspective issues. Well, not perspective issues, but perspective stupidity. Get a nice little 10 gold there. 10 money. I genuinely don't remember what the name of it was. Yeah, here's proof of the amount of hits you need to kill these little buggers with a regular sword. Regular dagger, I think. I always forget the differences between the two. Anyway, make a hop there, and I fail. But it is possible, as we make it apparent here with jump number 2. Thank you. And our reward is a gilded falcon, so it's a good thing we did that. We're gonna dash up along here. Well, wait, what was I doing here? No, that was stupid. We're gonna dash up along here, clear out everything that's through here. Well, actually, there wasn't much of anything here. I can't believe I forgot about that. And the treasure chest is yet another herb, which I can't pick up for once because I'm actually out of space. And we're gonna ride another one of the carts that just blasts its way through boulders like it is no thing. Seriously, these things are powerful as hell. I mean, they can kill enemies, they can break through boulders without breaking a sweat, if they could even sweat in the first place. Anyway, stupid stuff aside, we're gonna go up the stairs here, and we're almost at the end. We're almost at the end of the Ainoa mine. And what do we have up ahead? Well, it's not much. It's mainly just a small puzzle, as it were. And we got to basically you know, what was it even? Yeah, we got to basically throw the switches in the right way, and it's not too difficult. It's pretty simple. The switches go back to on their own. And because it's not working, we're going to shake it up. How do we do that? By jumping on it. It's brilliant. And this bit I used to think was just a cutscene where you couldn't move, so that's why I'm suddenly moving all over the damn. So I'm like, holy crap, I can do this. Why'd I jump? Because boulders. It's completely baffling. But anyway, with that bit done, we find a little healing spot where we can heal any damage we got from the stupid incidents we did on the lift down. I'm not entirely sure what sort of goings on that's been going on with the whole height. Anyway, and yes, here we have the people who have been digging out the dam at the other side of the mine. They're looking for crests, and they're apparently working under Lord Melzaz, as they call him. You know, the hologram dude. And yep, there's 7 of the buggers. We've got to find them before they do. I think it was mentioned already, but yeah. Anyway, this bit is completely serious. 100% serious and not meant to be taken as a joke in any way, sense, or form. Unfortunately, due to the, what was it? I don't even know what the name of that attack was, but due to that monkey basically spinning his way through a wall, we can't go back. And we now got to deal with 4 more of the Merg, who don't appreciate us being here. Apparently this bit was serious enough that we needed some boss music. Now, I was hoping to dispatch them nice and cleanly, but nope, I wasn't able to press the X button in time. And unfortunately, basically, the controls, so I ended up messing up my controls with something fierce here. But we cleared them out without any difficulty. It is... This bit always confused me. It's just like, yes, you finally managed to kill 4 monkeys that would have taken you 8 hits at best to defeat. And yes, I did need to stand there because... Thump. I love doing that. It's funny, just being able to mess with the way the game works. Anyway, having found the life vessel, we're at the end of the I know mine, and we shall be exiting, as it were, because well, there's not much else to do. And with that, we end the video for today. I thank you all for watching.